Good morning. Thought I'd do this last video of the season. I'm going to take you on a little journey of what's involved over a 3-day period of going into our last event this season and possibly my last ever race at Mallory Park. I've been racing at Mallory Park since 1986, done hundreds of laps around there, many races, had lots of consistent results, and we're going into the final one this weekend. So today's Friday morning, and today is about getting bits and bobs ready. So we've got the leather suit out ready. I get the van tomorrow morning at 8 AM, so we'll be loading most of the stuff up into the van. Not forgetting our precious Hattie. She'll be coming along too. That's the accommodation for the weekend, so we won't have to fill the van up with stuff this time, which makes a bit of a change because it does pack it out a bit. Yeah, so we've got a van tomorrow and we're using Hattie. We're going to the circuit tomorrow sometime after lunch. The sooner I sort of get there the better, really. The sooner we can get a decent place and set up. And going to take you outside, show you what we're doing today. This is just an insight into what is involved in prepping for the prepping for going racing, which I haven't really sort of delved into too much this season. So in here, keep all these sort of boxes of spares and bits and bobs. There's lots of things in here going on. Yeah, box of spares, fuel cans, foot pumps, spare bodywork, bike covers, all sorts of things going on there. Matting and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we're going to go out here. I've got the big gazebo out for this one. I've actually got 3 gazebos, but this is the best one of the 3. This is my favourite one. This is a proper job, this one, as you'll see when we set up. So I've got this out ready to get in the van tomorrow morning. Hattie doesn't actually come under the archway. It's too tall, but the van I've got for the weekend does, so I'll be able to bring the van up the back here and load up a bit easier. Inside the shed, more gazebos piled up down there, and lots of other bits and bobs and spares. The shed is pretty packed out, but everything in here is in its place. So yeah, we go out to the garage. And I'm not showing you where the garage is for obvious reasons. Go to the garage. We've got all the tyres ready. I always take some spare tyres. Got a spare rear wet. 2 spare front slicks, spare rear slick. Got the slicks on wheels here, so they'll be ready to slot in if needed. At the moment the bike is running on its wet wheels, which I'm going to leave in because the chances are that for qualifying on the Sunday morning it's going to be pretty cool. So we'll probably end up leaving the wets on for qualifying, because to be fair, these tyres still work well if it's dry, but they will get a bit warmer quicker than the slicks if the track temperature is a bit cool. We've had the bike running today, no problems there. Yeah, everything is pretty much good to go early. The bike is pretty much as it was from the last meeting, apart from several checks and adjustments and things. This is of course the B bike, which is up for sale if anybody's interested. Yeah, the front paddock stands, that'll obviously be going with us. Toolkit, spare seat unit. These are all the things that we packed up. So today I'm at home off work, so getting all the little loose ends tied up ready for tomorrow. So all we've really got to do tomorrow then will be to load up. So yeah, follow us on our journey as we head into the final championships rounds on Sunday. I'll come back to you tomorrow morning, which will be Saturday, when we go and get the van, and then we'll be getting the van loaded up. And yeah, all is good. Speak to you soon. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. A little bit wet this morning. This is part 2 of our journey to Mallory Park for the last event of the year. So I'm just setting the heating on the car. So I'm in the car. It's 10 to 8. And I'm just off to Kev's Van Rentals to pick up the van ready for the weekend. They open at 8 and you get the van from 8 AM until Monday morning 8 AM. So the reason we've got a van is that most of you already know the trailer died a terrible death at the last 2-day event, and that has now been resigned to the trailer graveyard at Mallory Park for as long as it needs to be there. Really, it'll probably still be there in 2 years' time. To be honest, it's parked up in the sort of like dumped area of the paddock, if you will, so to speak. But the trailer is basically totally useless now. The whole axle has corroded away and collapsed, so it's not used for anything really. So yeah, we're going to drive to Hadley now, which is only about 3 miles down the road, and see my long-time associate Kev, who always helps me out with the van when we really need to have one. And then I'm going to get in the van and then pick that up, and I might even sneak through McDonald's drive-thru and have a McDonald's breakfast. Be a good start to a bit of a rainy morning, wouldn't it? Just show you outside a bit. Yeah, the windscreen. The wiper's a bit of a wipe. So yeah, let's go and pick the van up. Part 2 of our journey to Mallory Park. So I'm at Kev's Van Rentals now. Very good company. Here we are. We're going to go and get the van. Got a huge fleet of vans. It's very quiet here this morning, but the rush will come soon when everyone comes to pick the vans up for the weekend. But we're here quite early. So we're back to the van, got it parked up. Just the old Kev's Van Rental for anyone wanting a van that's local. Try this fella, he will sort you out. Kev's Van Rental at Dishley, just outside Loughborough, Shepshed Haven. Anyway, yeah, we're fully loaded up. So much easier loading up into a van than what it is trying to load up into a trailer and load up into a motorhome. It takes half the time, but we don't have the luxury of owning our own van. So anyway, yeah, everything's in there you need. So you've got your wets, your spare wheels, gazebo covers and everything. The gazebo's tucked down there somewhere. Your paddock stands, a trusty table there at the back there in the far corner, which folds out, and I use that on the gazebo to put bits and bobs on. Lots of stuff in there that you can't really see. Yeah, we're all strapped in really, so apart from a couple of other things to do, we'll be ready to head to Mallory. I'm not actually heading till after lunchtime, there's no rush. So we'll close the van up, get it parked up for now, and go and drink some coffee. So here we are again. This is part 3 of the journey to the last one of the season at Mallory. I'm just driving into the circuit, and I've just pulled up to just take a moment to just have a little think. So yeah, this could be, and probably will more likely be, the last time I'll ever enter Mallory Park as a competitor, and that feels quite surreal. So yeah, it's quite a big weekend for me personally, and I could be driving out of here on Sunday evening as a 2-time championship. We've wrapped up one championship, but tomorrow the other championship depends on what happens tomorrow. So yeah, this is a big weekend for lots of reasons, so I'm just going to enjoy every moment of it. Even from just driving in now, it's like, you know, my past is flooding back to me really. My history of racing, I started here in 1986, did my first ever race here at Mallory Park, and I've done lots and lots of races over the years, had a lot of success here, had a couple of nasty crashes here as well, but hopefully that's not going to be the case this weekend. So yeah, I'm going to go down into paddock now, which is over there, and we're going to start getting set up. Hopefully we'll get an electric hookup point for the night so we can put the heater on the van. So yeah, we'll see you down there. So at Mallory Park, pretty much all set up. Just coned off an area here for Hattie. She'll park in this bit here right next to the gazebo. I'll also block out a bit of the wind from under the gazebo, so I won't need to put in this side on the gazebo. So yeah, we're all set up. Just doing a couple of things to the bike. We'll put the transponder on, which is timing gadget. It goes on there. can see there it's flashing green, that means it's fully charged. If it's flashing red, then it's charging. I'm leaving the wets in because I suspect we're going to be out in the morning for practice qualifying. It's going to be a little bit cool, so these will, and maybe even a bit damp, so these will work great if that's the case. If anyone's interested that's coming along, we've got some cheap bike clothing going, leathers, ladies sizes, men's sizes, jackets, trousers, and a leather suit I believe with the Voken zip. Anyone want fancies fixing? It's all going quite cheap. Bit of Christmas money in our pot. So yeah, people are starting to arrive. It's getting a bit busy now. A few clouds about, but I'm not really bothered about it. It's not particularly cold. I was expecting it to be colder than this. It's okay. Just scanning around the paddock as the vehicles start to arrive. I'm sure that we'll go and do a bit of a swan watch later on the way. You can see what's going on. Always pays to latch it down the gazebo to the wheels of whatever vehicle you're using, in case the wind picks up. We'll do the same on the other side. When Hattie comes, we'll ratchet down the gazebo to the wheels of Hattie. We've got the ratchet straps ready. All these little things count when you've been doing it for some time and learn things as you go along. So yeah, I think it's almost time for a drink or something. Not sure what time the others are getting here with Hattie. I shouldn't think it'll be too long. So tomorrow, this is where we line up in the assembly area here before coming out onto the circuit. And we go out onto the circuit around there and take up good positions on the start line. So I'll just have a walk over here. Just taking it all in this weekend because it might be the last time I actually do an event at Mallory Park. Depending on what I do next year, I don't think it's going to include competing at Mallory Park. I've done the last 2 seasons pretty much every round at Mallory, and I'm just ready for something different before we decide to quite possibly call my racing career a day. But except this time when I retire, there will be no comebacks or out of retirement. That will be it. So yeah, start line's just down here. Looking forward to coming around here tomorrow and doing my laps of Mallory like I've done for many years. Those that don't know, the circuit comes down the hill here. At the moment it's glorious. It's not as cold as what I thought it was going to be. Over there's the control tower, as you can see. Yeah, it's quite nice. So I'm just waiting for the technical inspection bay to open because I'll get all my checks done today, so that tomorrow morning when it's quite cold first thing in the morning, I won't have to get up really early to get all that done. I'll have a bit of a lie in. And we've got electric hookup, so we'll have the heating on. So it's all good for the middle of October, the last one of 2024. So we're sat in the Mallory Park paddock cafe now, stroke bar, and a little non-alcoholic cider. Shannon's got a nice wine tipple. The sun is setting. It's a nice little place to come in the evening and just chill out. So we're going to be settling down later on in the van with the heating on. And we get a lie in the morning because all the inspections, tech inspection on the bike and all the kit and the signing on is done today. So it means we've got to jump out of bed early tomorrow and get sorted. So all is good. We shall see you on Sunday morning for race day and the business end of the weekend. So good night all from Mallory Park. It's the same website, we just changed. Good morning from Mallory Park, Sunday morning, and it's race day. We've got the kettle on for coffee, and it was quite a cold night, so it was a good job we had our storage heater, which made all the difference. The van's quite cosy and warm. It's looking dry outside, very calm. The wind did get up in the night. It's going to be quite a cool morning, so coffee is the first point of call. So quick bit of maintenance, got the back wheel out. Didn't really notice this until this morning, but when I'm spinning the back wheel with it on its stand, the chain is very tight, then very loose, very tight, then very loose when it's spinning. I've noticed the rear sprocket that's fitted isn't spinning true. I think it's actually warped. So I'm changing the rear sprocket. I can't afford to take that risk of snapping a chain or something going wrong. So I'm changing the rear sprocket. I've got a couple of brand new ones here, so I'm going to just choose which one's the best. Well, one's used, one's brand new. I'm going to fit the brand new rear sprocket, this one, on there, to be on the safe side. So I'm not taking that chance of anything going wrong today and having a DNF. So yeah, we're just doing a bit of maintenance. We're cracking on.